Have you ever bought a brand new video game, inserted the disc, and immediately been hit with a massive 50 GB download before you can even play? This is the dreaded Day 1 patch. In this video, we are going to explore why this happens, why developers can't just finish the game before putting it in the box, and how the internet has fundamentally changed the way games are made and released. First, let's define exactly what we are talking about. A Day 1 patch is a mandatory software update that becomes available the moment a game is released. While the physical disc contains the game as it existed weeks or months ago, this patch contains all the work the developers have done since then. It's designed to fix bugs, improve stability, and sometimes even add missing features that didn't make the cutoff for the physical manufacturing process. To understand why patches are needed, we need to understand a term called going gold. This is an industry term that means the development team has created the final version of the game that will be printed onto the discs. However, there is a significant time gap, usually 4 to 6 weeks, between the moment a game goes gold and the actual release date. This gap is the key to understanding why patches exist. Why is there such a big gap? Because physical distribution takes time. Once the code is finalized, it has to be sent to factories to print millions of discs. Then, those discs need to be put in cases, boxed up, put on pallets, and shipped to warehouses and retail stores all over the world. This entire logistics process takes about a month. But crucially, the software engineers don't just stop working during this month. During that 4 to 6 week window, while the factories are printing discs with the older version of the code, the development team enters the post-gold phase. They continue to test the game, finding bugs they missed earlier and optimizing performance. All the fixes they make during this time are bundled together into an update file. This file becomes the Day 1 patch that you download the moment you put that disc into your console. Another reason patches are inevitable is the sheer scale of modern games. We have gone from games that were just a few megabytes in the 90s to games that are over 150 gigabytes today. Modern games contain millions of lines of code and have to work on various hardware configurations. With projects this complex, it is statistically impossible to find and fix every single bug before launch. There is simply too much to check. Technology has also shifted the philosophy of release. In the cartridge era, if a game had a game-breaking bug, it was permanent. Developers had to be extremely careful. Today, high-speed internet allows developers to treat a release date differently. The physical disc is often seen just as a license key and an installer for the core assets, while the internet delivers the most up-to-date executable code. This safety net allows developers to take more risks. So, why do developers rely on this? Primarily, it helps them hit their deadlines. Release dates are set by marketing teams and shareholders long in advance. Missing a date can cost millions. By planning for a Day 1 patch, the team effectively gains an extra month of development time. It allows them to keep polishing the game right up until the very last second before you play it, rather than stopping work when the disc is sent to the printer. For us players, it is a mixed bag. On the positive side, we get a more stable game with fewer crashes than what is on the disc. We get immediate fixes. However, the downside is frustration. There is nothing worse than coming home with a new game and waiting 3 hours for a download. It also hurts game preservation, as the version on the disc is often incomplete or buggy without the server-side update. In summary, Day 1 patches aren't just about lazy development. They are a logical response to the logistics of physical manufacturing and the immense complexity of modern software. They allow teams to use every available minute to polish their game, ensuring that the version you play is the best it can be, even if it means waiting a little longer for that download bar to finish. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.